Hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. It's been a while since we did one. Missed last Thursday, was trying to get ready to go out of town. Sorry about that, I had to check the audio. But we are back in the saddle for Tuesday's live stream. Let's call a few folks out. Get up here at the top. There's my friend Chris Everett. Ernie Brown, good to see you, buddy. He said, all rise for the great white hunter. I don't know about that. That's Kelly. Good to see you, Kelly. There's my friend Polar Bear the Chad. Good to see you, Chad. Scrolling Bullets and Barbecue is also here. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in and hitting that like. All right. Well, today we're going to hunt fox. I haven't done that yet on this map. We've done the birds. So I'm going to hunt right here today. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see the cursor. Right here is where I'm going to hunt today. I'm here. I'm going to hunt in this little stand on the hill here. Good to see you, JG. Appreciate you coming in. There's a zone here, and a zone here for watering. So I got a tripod set up here. And I can see both sides down both sides of this hill. Most of the fox have been coming from this wood line up here. That doesn't necessarily mean that something won't come from here. We're going to hit that first. Then I've got over here, I've got a blind set up. A separate blind right here. Which is a zone. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Also down here on this point is a good spot. They gather right here. Right up against this peninsula here. So that's what we're going to try to accomplish today. That's the plan. Now the plan don't always go as laid out. But that's what we're going to do. Alright, so fox water in that zone is from 1700 to 2000 hours. Which is from 5 to 8 p.m. We're going to change time and go down there and get in the tripod. And then I will talk about the weapons. As we do that, we have a we have a 4-hour window here, a 3-hour window rather, to see something. So I'm going to set the time by resting. That's how you set the time in the Call of the Wild. We're going to set the time to 16:15. Now that's going to give me a little bit of time to walk down there to blind without spooking anything. I don't want to walk up on a potential, and I still got to be careful because I might do it anyway. But we're going to walk down here, and as we do, well, if I can get on the other side of the rail here, thank you. I'm going to talk about the weapons that we're going to use. I'm going to use the 243 today. There are many varmint guns in this game, 22, 250, 223. The You can use 22 Hornet on it. There's a lot of guns you can use. I'm going to use this, and the reason is the ammo is free, and this is a varmint slaying joker. If I don't put them down immediately, they're only going to run a very, very short distance. As long as I make a good shot, they're gonna drop pretty quick. This 243 really wears them out. I'm gonna crouch down and ease up here. I also have a shotgun, 20 gauge shotgun with buckshot. This is close range weaponry, but mainly because sometimes I get up in the woods and there's a raccoon dog squealing over there. Mainly because I get up in the woods sometimes. You're calling up in the brush, and sometimes they pop out right in front of you. So shotgun is always a good thing to have. I started doing that some while back, especially when I'm woods hunting, because you get one that just walks right out within 30 yards, and trying to get a scope on him sometimes is challenging. They're that close to you, you have limited time. So buckshot is a lot easier to deal with. There are great ones in this game. I've saw some pretty big ones down here. So I'm not going to shoot the first thing unless I see a big one right off. We will let it stew a while and see what shows up. I have seen as many as 5 out here at one time. So I'm going to ease up here. The tripod I've set right there. And I actually had one set down the hill a little ways and decided that I wanted to move it. There's already a fox out there. I can hear him. To get a better view. So you will see the view that I have from up here. It's quite tremendous. I can see all the way down this bank. Right here. And all the way back up the other side, way further than I want to try to shoot one. In fact, there's one out there. He is way out there. That's a 4 easy. He's about 335, 40 yards. So we're going to wait. We'll see what comes out of this. There's a watering hole here, of course. And there's 2 more down the bank. They've been coming out. Majority has been coming out of these woods up here. They'll walk down this bank line and end up in between here and behind me for watering time. I want to see how far I can see that fox. Before he disappears. That's 446, 450, and he disappeared at 470. Alright, I got a call, and I'll start banging around on that in a little bit. But I am going to kind of glass. There's been a big level 6 hard up here hanging around, so I sure would like to get him. Oh, well, let's talk about, let's talk about the trip I went on. Went to the casino, stayed a couple of days, had a good time. Wife and I ate some good food. I had some drinks. We just kind of played some, gambled a little bit. There's something way right here. And we had a good time. Kind of went at our own leisurely pace. Didn't get nowhere. Where are you at? I heard you. Let me see if I can find this joker. I hear you. Hell, he's right up on me. What? There he is. That's a 5 medium. That's 67 yards. We are early in the set. So I'm not going to shoot that right now. I'm just going to wait because I know there's going to be more come out. Now that one come out right there. I mean, he was right there on me, 67 yards. That was an easy shot. But, and I probably could still get him even with him running. But I want to wait a minute and see what happens. We got 2 hours to hunt, so we ain't gonna. I may see if I can turn him though. It's gonna get dark pretty quick. But we're 15 minutes game time before we can get to the zone, so. I do have a night vision scope and a pair of night vision binoculars, so if we get into the dark time, I can break those out. Anyway, so we went on a trip and had a good time, kind of went at our leisurely pace. Hello, Moon. And just really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. First time my wife and I have really been away for a trip for us. We've been together just about 10 years, so usually we go see family or take a trip for a specific reason, but we just decided to take off this time and go have a little fun. It's wife's birthday, so hers is on the 14th and mine's on the 27th, so kind of a dual birthday trip. Really enjoyable. We both ready to come home after 2 days, but enjoyed it. Eat a lot of good food. Had a lot of fun, so we're just gonna wait, see what happens. I did take a couple of videos of me playing some slots. I'll get those up on the channel. Also, while I'm thinking about it, so I don't forget it, there's a link in the description today for the realistic gaming crew, Slipped my mind there for a minute. Which Kelly Bullock is a part of, who's in here now in the Ghost Boy Gaming. And they're doing, playing Farming Simulator 25. They got a mining operation going on, mining for metals and materials. I think they got their new map up. So check the link out. Go watch them do a multiplayer. You got quite the operation over there. A lot of great mods, new map, a lot of stuff going on that. And they're live quite often. I don't really know what days for sure they're live, but Kelly can fill you in on all that. They're live on YouTube and Facebook. Anytime you're sitting up here waiting on something to come by, it's always a little slower. We will get out a little bit and do a little walking around and a little calling, see if we can stir something up. But this is a hot spot, and I know I'm probably going to get one out of here. We're just 5 minutes away now from game minutes. There's a raccoon dog back over there. From the time they're really supposed to come to the watering hole. So I'm in no hurry. I'd like to get that 6 hard. That's what I'd like to do. Just have to wait and see if it pans out. That's probably going to be a gold. Yeah, Twitch. Also, they're live on Twitch. I thought you told me that, but I couldn't remember for sure. I didn't want to misquote it. This will probably be the last live on this map. I have some other hunting that I want to do on some of the other maps that I really hadn't hunted much. I got a quail hunt planned in Mississippi with the dog. I want to go see how that works out. Might do a little bit of angler live, a little bit of fishing. We will probably drive the truck next Tuesday. I've been on this map for the last 4 or 5 live streams, so I got truck driving fans that want to see me drive the truck. We'll probably be on that Tuesday. Be trucking Tuesday again. I got to see how this is going to work out. Now my wind is really in a good spot. It's kind of blowing at my back, but it's blowing it out over the water. So it's not going to affect my bank run here. That raccoon dog's a noisy joker, ain't he? This map, along with birds, offers, I'm going to put a little cover scent on, offers small game hunting, fox, raccoon dogs, and common raccoon. So I think it'd be a lot of fun to maybe get us a. We started out when we started this game with no dogs, and now we're up to 3 different type of dogs: the hound, the retriever for your ducks, the birds. The hound is for blood tracking, and now we got a pointer. Now I think we need a coon dog. Troy, have you heard of Armstrong Trucking? He has an awesome truck simulator. I have not. I have not heard of that. Is he on YouTube? Are you going to do any wrestling before the support ends in 3 weeks? Well, I really hadn't thought about it. I guess I probably should try to get one in. I need to go in and remake those characters, but we might try to put up a wrestling stream. That's a good idea. I'm going to have to go in and I'm going to have to go buy the new one here soon and start getting those wrestlers transferred. Oh God, I wish they'd make that easier rather than have to redo everything, but it's a pain in the butt. Let me do a little singing here. I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't think about that. Probably need to get one in from my wrestling fans. So, Armstrong, I have not. I'll have to go look that up. Hope he drives better than I do. We're just gonna wait it out, see what happens. We are at 7:19, so we ought to start seeing something. I hope. I come over here to move this blind, or this stand, tripod, and I moved it out of the, back up on the hill some, and there was 4 or 5 big old fox out here. And I didn't even shoot at them. I just left them alone, because I was going to do this live. I didn't want to start shooting stuff prematurely before I got in here with y'all. And now it'd be my luck won't see one. That's generally the way it works. Oh, Lord. Everyone show up in a minute. So on these fox, they're difficult to hunt. They're really keen. You try to walk around and hunt them, they're hard to get. You really got to be walking like, here comes somebody. Here comes somebody. That's my 6, folks. All right, I'm going to let this settle down. Now, the wind is in my favor. I want to get him on up here about 150 yards if I can. I'm going to watch him a minute. There's the 6. Ernest! As you can see, that is a 6 very hard. That is a nice dog. I want to try to get him up here on the side of this tall grass before I shoot at him. I'm going to get ready. Because he's headed this way. This is the one. Now I am going to shoot him, I hope. And then I'm going to just sit here before I go recover him. Because chances are high that they're going to come in and water a little bit more. I've zeroed at 164. Which is going to be about right time he gets one. I want to shoot him about right in here. Hopefully he's going to stop in a minute. Which would be ideal. And he's not stopping. He's probably going to head right down here in front of me. You joker. There he is. It'd be perfect to be stopped right here, but I don't know if he will. Come on. I don't want to shoot him when he's walking. Awful small body. He's still calm. What I want, what I have to do is 2 different things, though. There's another one right behind him. He stopped. He knows I'm here. He ain't going far. He's down. He's down. All right, that's the 6 hard. was a good shot. May have been a touch high, but I got the job done. And that's why I like this rifle for this. 150 yards. All right, there's another one, and that's a 4 easy. And we got 3 more on the hill. 3 more on the hill up here. 5 medium. Good Lord, look at all of them. What are you? That dark one right there, I'd like to shoot. That 5 medium. Oh, there's another 6 hard. God, it's full of them. 3 easy. What are you? He's so doggone far, I can't even spot him. Oh, we're just going to wait. That one's not going anywhere. That we shot. Okay. There's a 5 medium. So we got a 4. And one right here. Look. There's a 4. And a 5 up here. Ah, dog. We got a 3, 4, 5, and 6. Another 6. Really, I'd like to wait and shoot that one. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. This one is getting awful close. Let's just wait and see what happens. Just a minute, huh? Got a decision to make. We got the 6. Where'd that one go? Oh, he's behind the bush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop him. Because if I don't, he's going to eventually win me. So let me go ahead and bust him right quick. Alright, now we're going to let this settle. Because I actually can kill one more out of this zone without doing any damage to it. To kill more than 3 out of a zone, it blows the zone. I don't want to do that. So I got one more I can shoot. And I'm going to wait and see if that 6 will come out. Let it calm down. Now you see why I like that 243. You see how that joker went flat down? That was actually a dead-on shot. The other shot on the 6 was a little high, but got the job done. That ammo's free, and it does the job. So, these other guns, and I mean, they're fun to use, but theoretically, if the best gun to do the job, you got free ammo, use the free ammo, right? 1 second, let me get a drink. Well, I don't know. I ain't never tried that. I'm assuming they're probably a little too big, but the 243 rifle is, you know, kind of the first gun that come with a game, and it's suitable for deer, but I don't prefer it. It's a little light. it gets the job done, but there's just like this gun is suited really best for this, in my opinion. The 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 Mosin and the 308's a better rifle. On up to the 308, past on up to 30-06. All the bigger guns are great, but 308's Deer Slayer. That's 2 down, folks. All right, let me get my binoculars back out here and start looking. Going to hit the blind soon. That's good. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Chances are the 6 may not come back out. The 5 may. But you can't ever tell. We'll wait here a few more minutes and then we're going to get out of this one and go to another spot that I've got selected to hunt today. That's a nice dark one there. He's nice and dark. Beautiful. Beautiful animal. What is that? Oh, that's not that's not a fox draw. That's a pipe sticking up out of the ground. We're going to wait a few minutes, see what happens. I'm going to glass around a little bit. Chuck Cohen rings. What say, Charles? Coach probably be Discord later on this afternoon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Old Coach, he plays a hunting game now. He's been really playing that a lot lately. Kind of nice to have a little variety of games. You get burned out on playing the same thing all the time. I've been on this map for about a month, or since release, and I'm about ready to go hit a different map for a while. We're just waiting here a minute. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and I'm gonna get up and move. Coach been playing the hunting game a lot. He's been trying to learn. This game's is a large learning curve for folks that's never played it. It takes a little bit of. He left a while ago. Yeah, he'll be back. Folks that never played this game before, they watch some of these guys get on there and play this game, and there's a lot better gamers out there than I am, of sorts. But some of the folks make it look extremely easy, and the reality of it is not. I've had people that get on, start playing this thing, and they get frustrated with it pretty easy. They're like, man, I stink at this. And I'm like, no, you don't. What you can do today is certainly not the finished product of what it can be. You just got to stay with it, because it's a lot to learn. And I still learn stuff about it. I have a duck blind set up right here. This whole area right here is a really good area for ducks. I got a tent set up here where I can fast travel over the duck blind. This right here down here is if you want to do say you want to do a fox drive multiplayer, you get a couple folks walking down this bank, one down the middle and one down this side, You drive them animals down here at the bank, and they'll pile up down there. If you push them too far, they will turn and run at you. But when they get trapped down here on this bank, they start to panic. Oh, Rowdy. If you drive them too far down, they'll turn and make a run at you. But Hogleg and Stan and I did a drive on Australian map. We drove them down to the beach, and you get about 500 meters from the bank, from down there, from the water line rather. They're gonna turn on you and run pretty quick. So you better be ready for them. I made a mistake. I took a 308. We're gonna get out of here and go collect our bounty, and then go to a new spot. I carried a 308, and we pushed them down at the end of the beach, and then some guns turned and made a run at us. And it's hard to hit a running deer with a rifle. First time we did it. Second time we did it, I went back down to 12 gauge, put buckshot in it, and I could kind of get them when they's running at us. You almost got to be careful not to get run over. I got to go down here and get this one right here. First, he's going to be hard to see because he's laying in the doggone weeds up here. There he is. This is the second one I shot. The big 6 is up there, so as you can see, we got a big, huge blood spot. That's a dark red. That's a nice looking dude there. He's a silver. And we did get him. Got lung and spine on him. Shot still a little high. That's the second one. See $1,100 payout on that one. My flat missed on this one. I told you I shot high. We got him. But that should have been a higher ranking animal. That's what happens when you don't make a clean shot. But he's a nice looking fox. Great detail on him. Did I do anything with the duck? Was I don't think so. Was I supposed to? Alright, I want to go over here first. This is a different time zone. This is from 7 to 10. Now I'm going to go over here. This is going to be a different setup. Was I supposed to make a video out of that? Hell, Kelly, I probably forgot. I'll tell you what, you didn't give me much footage to work with, son. Oh my God. All right, I've got a blind set up just a little ways here. In fact, Vince, it is literally right behind me. Oh, I record all the time, really. Can I spend the night in this tent? Well, this ain't even my tent. Oh, what the devil? I'm in the wrong tents. Why? Well. Now, I'm supposed to have a place to spend the night, I thought. Well, that's odd. Okay, I guess these are just for show. Why, hell. Okay. I'll just use my own doggone tent. Now I gotta find a place to set it up at. I guess it's not a viable campsite as I thought it was. It's just a fast travel. But I use my own tent. We're going to change the time to 6:30 Actually, I'm going to change it to 6:20. Give me just a little bit more time to get out there in the blind. Oh, Donald Long. I have it set up to record all the time now. Here's the blind. This is going to be a little bit different. A little bit different setup down here now. It's going to be a little bit more difficult I got to be a little bit more watchful because of the way they come in. Do an educational video on your shooting and say this is what you should not do. Well, ain't that the doggone truth? Ain't that the doggone truth? There's a couple of y'all I could do an educational video on what not to do. That's almost a blooper. Real. Oh my God. This is a convenient spot to hunt right here. Because it's right next to the fast travel. And I'm going to ease up here and get in the blind. There's also some grouse over here. And I've got to be a little watchful about what I do here because they will walk up on you right here. So I'm going to try to pay close attention. See what I see. I have never hunted out of this blind. So he said possibly go viral. It's a chance of it, yes. Alright, so you can see this is a lot shorter avenue of shots. It's possible. And with this tall grass, I could get surprised really easy. First thing we'll do is take a look around. Make sure we don't see anything coming. And I'm going to go ahead. I am probably going to end up using the shotgun on this one. Simply because it's going to be a little bit easier to access the shot with a spread in case I get one close, takes off on me. And we wait. Now this is a different zone. This is a bedding zone. And they could bed down within 50 meters of here. In fact, I think I heard one already. Best case scenario, that fox would come from right through here. Or I can see him approaching. Worst case scenario, he comes from the blind side back here through this tall grass, in which I may not see him until he's right up on me. But you see the tracks, they've been through here. quite a bit. We'll just glass around and see what happens. I'm going to start calling here in a few minutes. Give it time to settle. I have a couple of thoughts on some things that I want to do. I want to go do a quail hunt on Mississippi Acres Reserve, but doing the quail hunt by yourself was really difficult to try to get the birds flushed. But now that you have the dog, which basically does that for you, it should be a lot easier to quail hunt. And quail hunting was kind of quite a tedious thing to do, because you had to find the birds and you had to try to get them in a position where you get them jumped up and then shoot them, of course. And all that going on was a mess, but it's going to be interesting to see how the dog changes that. Sometimes you can go quail hunting on multiplayer with a couple of people and do some good, but when you're by yourself, it's tough. The dog should change all that. So we're going to probably have a quail hunt next Thursday on Mississippi Preserve. I think it's called Preserve, not Reserve. I want to go hunt pheasants in Mexico. Those was another challenging bird to hunt because it's so open out there that it's hard to get them cornered to flush them. But then they change that with the dog and the way they flush. I think it'll be a lot easier. Try to get the boys round up one night. We're going to do a live stream. I think we're going to do one on a deer drive. Several of us drive some deer down the beach. It sounds like the old west out there, all them gunshots going on. We all three of us are shooting. Troy's hungry, can't you tell? Boy, Troy, listen. Troy trying to get back on his diet. I took the weekend off. 2 days out. Went on a trip, kind of eat when I wanted to. Within reason. I didn't go hog wild, no pun intended. But I'm trying to get back on my diet. So yeah, Troy, stay hungry. He sure does. You ain't never lied. I don't get any exercise because I can't walk. I think y'all all knew that already, though. But I tried to go over to the gym and do a little lifting of weights and things. I'm too old for that. That didn't turn out too good. Not that I can't do it. I could do it. But boy, I paid for it the next day or two. I told my wife, forget that. So I really have to stay on my diet in order to lose. And I am losing. I am losing, so I figure I'm lost. There's somebody coming in, and he knows I'm here. Son of a gun. How do you know I'm here already? Did you win me, you scavenger? See, I might have to get off the ground. I may have to, theoretically, scrap this ground blind and put a tree stand up. Let's see how it works out. I've never hunted this before, so wait and see. Let me see if I can change his attitude a little bit. Rustic says he's driving to Arkansas. Coming in to listen. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you have a safe trip. Be careful. A lot of knotheads out on the road. You know, I already knew this. Now, time I spent working for the police, but I'm going to tell you something. It never ceases to amaze me how people can get behind the wheel of a car and drive like a clown without any forethought about putting people's safety, well-being. There's one coming. Look. How far are you, you joker? He does not know I'm here. Let's hit this call again. I'm going to try to get him a shotgun. That's a pretty nice dog. Let's see if we can get him to come on in. Just dodge in and out of traffic, you know, and I'd like to get him about 50 yards. Keep coming. That's right, little buddy. You come right there, I'm going to bust you. Right there. Hold it right there. I want you to smile real big now. I knocked him down. He ain't going far. He's down. All right, we're going to go track that one in a minute. I'm going to wait a minute. Got one with a shotgun, folks. I scared everything from here to the hills, though. I'm going to run over and collect that real quick. Let everything settle back down. I was coming home from Oklahoma the other day, and a guy in an orange sports car. Raining now. Misty, cold, rain. Guy in a sports car. Just darting in and out of traffic like nobody's business. And, you know, put everybody's life at tailgate people. Cutting them off. That's a nice animal. God dog, I shot him a little bit everywhere. Think that shotgun don't do the job, folks. Now that shotgun is a good gun for that size of fox. Now if that had been a gold or a potential great one, you do not, I reiterate, do not use a shotgun unless he is right up on you and you are for sure that you can get a pellet in the lung cavity, because if you do, you will blow your great one. That gun has way too much spread on it to take a 50-yard shot with a shotgun. I reiterate, do not. What are you shooting? That was a 20 gauge with buckshot in it, but I'm using a 243 for the rifle. But anyway, that guy running in and out of that traffic, running up on folks, cutting people off in the rain. And my wife's real good about that. She's real good about trying to be safe when she drives. If she sees somebody coming along driving like that, she just lets that joker go. Just move over and let him have it. It ain't worth getting hurt over, to get somewhere 5 minutes sooner and drive like an idiot. And it never ceases to amaze me that people still today do that. And do it frequently like they do it. That's like these people that run from the police. You know, when I worked for the police, we had people that run. Of course we did. It's been going on longer than I've been alive. But it didn't happen very often. It is a daily event now. I watched On Patrol Live the other night. Had 5 pursuits in a 3-hour window. Of course, they were spread out over, several different law enforcement agencies. And then I watched Live on Patrol, which is a YouTube channel, and from Ramsey County, Minnesota, Sheriff Bob and his crew, and they had one. So I watched 6 pursuits in a 5-hour window. Of course, they're spread out all over the nation, but still, it's ridiculous. It never ceases to amaze me why they drive like they do. So back to the hunting here. Okay, now if I had to been glassing for that dog, that fox could have walked right up on me, and I may have never saw him until he winded me. So when you're hunting this type of setting, you've got to be a little bit more watchful and pay a lot better attention than you do on, say, on an open bank, like we were at the first of the live stream. Because you will get winded, and you will get spotted. I'm going to look for another spot here in a minute. I'm just going to kind of scan around while we wait. This is another red fox zone. I've got a tripod set up here. And I'm going to go down here, and in a little while it's set up here. I'm going to put a marker there where I can remember that. But we're going to try to get one more out of this spot, because we are just now 26 minutes into the prime time. That fox was coming up here to lay down. Look. You know what I'm talking about? There's my dog. I'm going to shotgun him. Got him. Now you notice they don't go down on the shotgun quite as fast, but that's okay. Alright. He was right out in front of the stand here. We're going to go pick up the blood trail. This is where he come in at. Make sure I don't miss anything. They don't go down quite as fast using the shotgun as they do with the rifle. But he did go down. At least I think he did. I hope he did. May take us a minute to find him. There he is. We did get him. Now that shot may have been a little high, but it did the job. And he's not a trophy, so we don't have that worry. doggone pheasants. I can't shoot him with a buckshot. Alright. Let me put down a marker right here. Or I can find this spot. Okay, we're on the move now. There's another blood spot. Now, if you notice, I like to mark these as I go. Kind of helps you keep track of your trail. Instead of starting all over if you lose it. So I just take a little quick second and update the mark. And the fox is laying down here. We got him. See what I'm talking about? I got that fox, but there's no vital hit. So this is absolutely a gun you do not want to use on that for a trophy, but we will take that for just a harvest. Want to fast travel. Go hit another spot. So I see, I see all the stuff on the TV here about the drones flying over everywhere in God creation. I got to tell you, I got a little laugh out of the fact that this is a river set up here that I've got. And I'm going to change the time. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to take that tent down. Put it back, Chloe. Talking about the drones, I got to tell you, I got a little laugh out of President Trump and his. I'm going to set this for 6. Out of President-elect Trump's what he said about the drones, telling folks to shoot them down. I told my wife, I said, I don't know if that was such a good idea, because I tell you, when I worked for the police, I know some of them hillbilly boys that take that literally. They'll be out there running around in the back, riding around in the back of a pickup truck with granddaddy's shotgun, shooting at them doggone drones. I know quite a few old boys that would have been glad to go take a box of birds, shot or double-odd buck, started shooting at them. Lord have mercy. Cop hears that, he cringes. First thing pops in my head was all them beer bellies running around there with shotgun, shooting drones out of there. It's probably not a good idea, in case you're not firearm educated, to be shooting a gun up in the air. To tell you the truth, this is an open field down here, a hay field, and we're going to get down here in the tripod. This spot potentially has a long shot, so doubtful the shotgun will help us here. Potato cannon works good on drones. Yeah. You know, I gotta tell you, I don't. Local law enforcement hear that and they cringe because they know what's gonna happen. Alright, this is a big, big field. Yes, you can. You cannot get snake bit, but you can get attacked by animals. In fact, I've got a short that I put on my channel of me and Stan and Hogleg out doing a multiplayer hunt. Hogleg getting run over and killed by a deer. So yes, you can. And there are some animals on here that's extremely aggressive, such as the water buffalo and the bison, and they will mow you down. I have been in a defensive situation quite a few times on this game. Where I am literally getting charged as I'm killing one. In fact, I think Hogleg gets run over about 3 or 4 times a week. Oh Lord, it's quite comical, I gotta tell you. Little update on Hogleg. He's resting, feeling fine. Recovering, but it's gonna take him a couple of weeks to get back. Look at all them geese. Look, there's a fox. God, that's way out there. How far is that shot? 230. Oh, that's a 4 easy. Look at all these geese. That's a potential shooter right there. That's a 4. But he's doing good and he's trying to get recovered. I'm going to shoot this one. And I'm going to do like I did the last one. I'm going to let him lay. Because this is really early in the zone. I'm going to see where he's going before I do anything. Okay. Let's get the rifle ready. We are zeroed for 164. And I'm going to try to get him to stop for me. If he'll stop, he may not stop. Briefly. Come on, dude. Hey, looks like he's jumping on the rat. I drilled him. He didn't go far, did he? Alright. Hey, we're wearing out some fox today, there, boys and girls. Nubby, good to see you, my friend. We're going to mark that. And we'll go back and pick him up in a minute. Says 181. No, he didn't go far. They don't go far with that rifle. That 243 does the job. There's a common coon. At the river trying to get some fish to bite. I'm going to have fish for dinner tonight. Sure am. Wife and I are going to cook some fish and some shrimps up. This is another blind that I strategically placed based upon this zone, and this zone. So, get 5 catfish rods out and 2 carp rods. Got 5 catfish rods out. Must learn that from Jody. I need a blind like her. I used to have a real blind like Ernie had. Like Ernie's got. Not quite as big as Ernie's, but mine's a pretty good sized blind. And I had a heater in there too. Where'd that coon go? I had an IRL blind that I hunted. Sucker bought 10 rods, didn't have enough bait. Well, I guess more rods, more chances you got, right? We're gonna wait here because it's early in the set, and I might be able to pick up another fox. I have just barely scratched these 3 spots that I've showed y'all. Just barely scratched out. Getting started on the fox. A lot more places I can set up some stuff, but I gotta go make some money. I spent about $170,000 in-game money on putting my duck decoys and my blinds up. I spent a lot of money on this map. That's right, more bait in the water, the better your chance. I wish I'd have got into YouTube a little bit sooner than I did when I was still hunting in real life. I wish I'd have had, I wish I'd have had the ability to do a little recording. I don't think in the physical shape that I'm in today that I'll probably get to hunt much anymore, but it's just awful hard on me. But I really, really enjoyed hunting. And I was a meat hunter. I hunt for meat. I didn't really necessarily care about killing the big deer. Them steaks and that roast is what I was looking for. But I wish I'd had an opportunity to do a little bit more stuff with YouTube before I got out of hunting, and really into fishing too. I started this YouTube channel and I was had begun to get things set up to do a little recording while I fished, and I just lost my place to fish. It was when they closed down, that just shut it off. So I'd already bought a mount for the wheelchair and everything, and it just didn't happen soon enough. Good to see you, Lisa. Hope y'all are doing well. So I went to the casino. Hell, I lost 300. Don't go expecting really to win anyway. Go expecting, have a good time for the entertainment. My wife, she did gamble a little bit. And she was down, and on the last roll of the night, before we was going to go up to the room, she hit. And won her money back. All her money back. Yes, I did see Bill Belichick took the Tar Heel job. I was kind of surprised at that. I got to tell you, I really was surprised at that. I figured that if he's going to take a job, it'd be an NFL job, but I was really surprised that he took a college job. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Can he get those kids to play at the level of mental toughness that he's going to require? Belichick's football teams were not dumb football teams. It's going to be interesting to see how that marinates. Well, them geese keep coming right back to this same spot, don't they? I'm looking. We are about 8 minutes away. That was an early kill from the feeding zone. It will be interesting to see how he is able to navigate the waters of the young college student. Look, there's a pheasant running across the field. A little bit of everything out here. You see why I got a blind up here. It's a young male. But we're fox hunting today. Bunch of geese. I do have a goose blind set up. We'll do a goose hunt on this map soon, but we're going to do a little different hunting, different map for a while. I'm just scanning, folks. I'm looking for another fox. It'll be interesting to see how Bill Belichick navigates those waters. I wish we would go. Wish we'd go to the pasture. They sure need someone, as usual. Well, I'll tell you this. The Panthers gonna have to spend a little bit of money. I don't care who you bring in as a head football coach. If they're not willing to fork over the dough to bring in the players, it wouldn't matter who they'd hire. Look, the Cowboys' problem is they have an owner that clearly is in control of a lot of the decision making for what goes on with the Cowboys, and he's Jerry is an all man. He's a businessman. He's not an evaluator of talent. The big difference between what's going on with the Cowboys in the last since the 90s, is that Jerry has took over the decision making of the players that's brought in. Wasn't that way when Tom Landry was let go and Jimmy Johnson was brought in. Jimmy had more control about the football team he put on the field. I don't think Mike McCarthy has that luxury. And I don't think McCarthy's a bad coach. I just think he's working with the personnel that he's given. And until that changes, whether Jerry sells the Cowboys or turns it over to his kids and Stephen Jones kind of takes a back seat or whatever, I don't think it's going to change much. Taking a poll to see how long Belichick goes without getting caught cheating. Well, I don't know if I'd be too concerned about that. The one thing the one thing that the majority of the people will say when you got a winner is they cheating. Somehow they got to be cheating. That seems to be the narrative. Look at raccoons. That's a 3. That's a 4. I'm going to shoot me a 4. That may be a gold. And I don't have a gold coon in my lodge. That's a dead coon is what that is. I missed him. I must not hit that coon very good. Joe knocked him down. I didn't think that coon would run that far. I thought I hit him better than that. Let's go collect. I'm actually gonna wait just a few more minutes. We're gonna wait a few more minutes. Them coons are tough. Yeah, I knocked him down. He still got up and went to running. Appalachia State. Yeah, Appalachia State had a little down year, but they usually tough. Well, I think that I think it'll be an interesting watch to see how Belichick handles the college game. I really have enjoyed this map since I purchased it. I've got some more stuff I want to do on it. I'd like to get about another 3 or 4 places for fox hunting built up that's open. You know, they come out with this map, and then they come out with a gun pack. I'll have to admit, I've shot them. There's another coon. That's a young coon. I've shot the guns. I haven't really hunted with them. But some of my buddies are saying that they're not a big fan of the, look, oh my God, there's a 7. This is why you wait. Now will you stop for me? He's looking right at me. You just need to stop, son. I'll get back to the gun pack conversation in a minute. Just stop for 1 second. This may be a gold. I'd love to nail this son of a gun. Come on, dude. Oh my God, I waited as long as I could. Oh, we busted him. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Now y'all are probably saying, why in the world did he shoot? Why didn't he just wait a little longer? I waited as long as I could. I was about to lose my angle on my broadside shot, and if I was gonna do it, I had to do it. I waited, and he just wasn't gonna give it to me. Son of a gun. Oh yeah, come on, big boy. Thank you, Lisa. I dropped you graveyard dead, didn't I, son? Whew. That's a gold. And that's a beautiful male, too. Alright, you're going to get taxied. You're going to get taxied. Because that's the biggest one I've got for the lodge. And I'm gonna taxidermy. That one right there will be in the lodge, good people. Alright, let's go get the other one. I did get a vital hit on him. So that was a great shot. I smoked him. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Let me go get this other one. It's nowhere near the size of that one. And then we got a raccoon to go see if we can find. Oh. What do we got out here? Oh, it's a coon. Well, we might as well bust one coon while we're at it. He ain't gonna turn around. That's a raccoon dog. Busted him. Remember what I said about the first stream about this 243 being a fine varmint gun? I think I made my point. And it's just as deadly on coyotes. It's a mean green machine, boy. Alright, let's go get this. Let's go get this raccoon dog. Just a young dog. Alright, let me see if I can find this raccoon. This probably going to be challenging. Alright, I'm going to try to find this coon here. I want to mention Kelly's deal again for the Realistic Gaming Crew. Farming Simulator 25, they're doing some mining on his partnership with those guys. The link to their YouTube channel is in the description. I think this is my coon track. It is. Please go check them out. They got an awesome thing going on over the map. Mining. They're also streamed on Facebook. What say, J-Dog? There's my coon. Boys and girls. Well, no, that's not him. Thought that was him. He's right up here somewhere. We'll dig him up. Another raccoon dog. They sound kind of vicious, don't they? Let's go get this raccoon picked up. I'm very interested to see where I hit that coon, because he sure run a long way to get hit that big of a rifle. There he is. Yeah, a little far back. I hit him in the leg. I was wondering why that joker runs so doggone far. Alright, give me a minute to get a drink, and we're going to go set up back on the hill down there where we was hunting first, because now that I've killed a few animals out of a somewhat different zone, that zone's going to be cleared up now. Now that gold fox that I put in for taxiderm will go in the lodge, but he will get replaced if I do get a diamond eventually. But that's a pretty good start. Let me see if I'm... You know, I'm going to walk down here real quick. I walked down here the other day, and I didn't see anything on this lake. I can't believe this body of water is that big and there's no zones on it, so I'm going to go check it out again. Sometimes I miss it. We're going to creep down here and blast a little. May go live later on the map, yeah. As long as Honor's not live, yep. Y'all got an operation going over there, I'll say that for you. Well, it's good that you got in with those guys and that they're a little bit more of a reserved, laid-back type. Some of these things you join, multiplayer, they got a lot of people, on those multiplayer servers, and they're running a tight ship. They want you to be there, and sometimes you get in with a group. It's a little bit more dedicated than I have time to give. Like I did with SLRP, great group of guys, but you really gotta work at it, and you really gotta stay up to pace with those guys. It's a little tough on me, so my time restrictions and things is just a little bit too much for what I wanted to do. Now you notice how I just snuck up here. I'm just scanning the bank. I'm looking for any animals that may be out here. I'm gonna ease up a little further. I doubt I see anything, but we'll try it. Okay, I don't see anything. Let's go back, track a little bit. And go set up for another. Couple of foxes. So once you kill a couple of animals in the zone, it gets a little hunting pressure on it. Go hunt somewhere else, make a couple of kills. That zone pretty well clears up and the animals return to normal activity. And I'm going to now go back to the original zone and get our butt in the stand and see what I can't come up with. Because there is another 6 hard out here that I'd like to get. I blowed that. Troy. Set the wrong time, son. Okay. Now we got the right time. I was just 12 hours off on when I was supposed to be there. Not too early, right? Huh. Dadgummit. Alright, let's take a slow stroll down here. Ease in the blind. I think we had a pretty successful hunt today. We picked up a 6 and a 7. Got one for the lodge. We're going to ease down here and see what else we can pluck out of this bunch. And hopefully one of those 4 or 6s that I killed down here earlier respawn into another 7, or maybe even a diamond. There are great one foxes on the map now. I would kind of like to get a great one fox. I'm going to try to find some more places to do. I need to find about 3 more places to wear these fox out on, where I could do a little bit of a grind and maybe get a great one of these days. I've never been much of a grinder, but the fox variations, they have 8 fur variations. I think it's 8. They got some beautiful fur variations of some of the great ones. So I'll have to pull a picture on that for next hunting live and show you all the variations of the coats, fur variations. So here we're going to get a rework eventually here coming soon on the moose. They're going to add some fur variations voted on by the community, and some new antlers variations. There's a raccoon dog. We'll shoot one of those, but it's not my first choice. This is a fox strain. We got time to probably kill one more today, maybe two. There is a ferruginous duck out there. Well, that's a fine name, isn't it? Ferruginous. I got a duck blind set up right over there in that area. I think Kelly, that's where Kelly and I hunt. I'll see you, Ernie. Hopefully you get a deer today, buddy. I'll be in to watch if you're live as soon as this is over with. Hopefully you get you one today. Y'all cross your fingers for our buddy Ernie Brown to get him one today. Put a little backstrap on that table. All right, we're set up, folks. This is really a great spot. You see both sides down the bank. I spend a lot of time looking for little gems like this. It ain't like I got a whole lot much to do with it. Basically, Troy just said, ain't nobody got, I'll be quiet. Shut up, boy. That's not what I said. Oh, my God. That boy giving me a hard time. That boy sends me some of the funniest stuff on Facebook. I get up in the morning, my wife checks my phone. She says, J-Dog texts you. I said, oh, Lord. Ain't no telling what that is. Oh, Lord. I'll get a kick out of it, sure enough. I hope Ernie gets him one. I really do. So I think I told y'all while we waited, a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I went to a place called Wild Fork. The wife and I bought some surf and turf for Christmas dinner. But I got some bison jalapeno cheese sausage. If you have a Wild Fork in your area, they have all kinds of exotic meats and fish. Go check it out. That sausage was delicious. I got me some pre-breaded catfish from there. That's a shame that I have to buy fish when I used to fish. Catch when I never did buy fish before. But I got me some, and it looks really good. I'm looking forward to trying it. Pretty reasonably priced. So, I always think when back in the days I got to fish, I fished 3 or 4 days a week. I always had fish to eat. But we had a couple of farm ponds and they had channel cats in them. It could be dead in the summertime. I'd be out running long fish. I'd go back and catch me a couple, 3 or 4 pounds, 5-pound channel cats. Get me through. We've got a place here that I can get gator meat. Yeah, I've had gator meat many times when I was living in southeast Texas. I like gator meat. Fried alligator is good. Everything's good fried. Fried alligator is real good. I will definitely get some more of that bison sausage. I opened that bison sausage up. Had a little bit of rice-a-roni. I love rice-a-roni. It don't love my weight, but I love it. And I had some black-eyed peas. Sure was good. I like peas, black-eyeds, and red beans, and great northern beans. I had a drink the other night. I buy a little alcohol here for the house, a little bit of beer. But I want to go somewhere I want to drink something I hadn't drank before. So I told the bartender, I said, I want something I hadn't had before, as a setup for a couple of beers. I had him he asked me about an orange tea. I ain't never drank no orange tea. Oh, he said, let me make you one. I said, go ahead, make it. He made it, sure was good. Man, that thing was good. I had to be careful about how big in my drink. That wheelchair be running on 2 wheels somewhere. But they're really smooth and really good. I need to get on there and figure out how in the world he can get on the internet and see if I can figure out how in the world that joker made that. An orange tea. First time I ever had that. If you've ever been to Choctaw in Oklahoma, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun place to go. You got a lot of good food, a lot of bowling alley and movie house. Of course, a lot of bars, a lot of big casino, huge casino. The rooms are real nice, kept well. Very clean. Staff's very pleasant. It's a fun experience. We're waiting on that one more fox today. Give me a couple of days, I'll tell you. A couple of days, tell me what? About to drink or about going to Choctaw? We are now in the watering zone time. Any time now we ought to see a little red fox. If he comes down the hill down here, right behind me, I'm busted. I can tell you that already. We hope that don't happen. About how to make the orange tea? Well, that'd be good. But don't take too long, because I'm going to make an order here one of these days. Liquor store, I'm going to get me some stuff. Maybe make one of those. Pretty good stuff. I'll have my wife fix that. Jimmy Geiger. What's going on, Jimmy? Good to see you, buddy. I want to thank y'all for coming in today. We're going to play probably a little bit over today, but we're going to try to get one more fox. I'll be back Thursday. I will not be here. Probably for Christmas is on, today's the 17th. So it's 8 days to Christmas. I probably will not be here Christmas Eve. I don't know what the wife's got planned, but I think that's on a Tuesday. But I will be here probably Thursday. And Friday is my birthday. I will be 53. I will be 53 years old on Thursday. Friday the 27th, rather. Which means that in 1971, when I was born, the doctor told my parents, this is a true story now, that they ought to put me in some kind of home, because by the time I was 35, and surely by the time I was 40, that I wouldn't be able to do anything for myself, and I probably would be dead. That's what they told them. Of course, now medicine has advanced a long way since then, but that was the advice then. He's dead, I'm still living. So, the moral of the story is, don't count a fella out too fast. That is a true story. Happened to me when I was a young baby, just been born. Of course, my parents was not having none of that home talk. He got set straight, according to my dad, by my mother rather quickly. There's a fox. That's a 6. There's my 6. Here we go. We may get that joker yet. Come on down that hill, son. Get you a little slurp of this cool water. Let me put a bullet in you. Yeah, don't be too fast to count a fella out. You might just get surprised. You see, I'm keeping a close eye on him. I want to see where he's going to go. I'm going to let him come. I'm going to let him get down here to 175 if I can. Unless he starts getting sideways on me, realizing there's something up. He's coming on in. Keep coming, son. Trot it on up. I got a surprise for you down here. Yes, sir. I want you about right here. Where I want you at. Keep coming. Just give me that angle. That's all I need. Still calm. He's still calm. Yes, sir. Another one back up here somewhere. Way back up there. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, we're fixing to bust him. Get ready for the fireworks, boys and girls, because we fixing to put it on him. I just love it. Oh yeah. All right, there's my 6. I'm just gonna wait a minute now, because I may be able to just get one more. I ain't gonna get no big hurry. Just be patient. We might pick up a little bonus. But I got the one I want to get. Look what's coming. There's a free. Think I didn't scout this out? Huh? I told you they was going to come from that way, didn't I? I told you 2 things today. I told you that it's going to come from that direction, most likely. Although we did have one that come from this direction. But the majority has been right out of that tree line. And I also tell you this 243 was a son of a gun on these fox. I have spoke the truth. And I'm fixing to get me another, because he fixing to come right down here where I shot that one. Backwoods Bozo. What's up? Good to see you. Appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate everybody watching in the background as well. A lot of folks watch it, don't get into chat. Y'all come chat with us sometime. We don't bite but once. I'm going to let him walk on down here, and I'm going to bust him too. About the same path. He's going to take the same path. Right down the bank. Time to get the gun ready. He gonna walk right up on that other dead fox. All I need you to just smile, stop real quick, smile pretty. That's what I needed right there. Golly. Oh. Sunny Jim, great day in the morning. There's another one right there, a 5 medium. Surely, undoubtedly. I can't hit that. But I'm going to see if I can't talk him into coming back. Surely we can't get a triple, huh? I can kill 3 out of it without blowing the zone. We're going to see if we can't get him turned. Found 5 deer sheds yesterday. Really? I'm going to wait a minute and see if he'll come back down the hill. That's a good deal. Got 2 over the ground, good people. Oh. Back-to-back drop shots. I fired 3 shots in the last 30 minutes at Fox and got three instant kills. Well, they sure got everybody stirred up about them drones, don't they? It's still all over the TV. Probably find out it's McDonald's delivering hamburgers. All that fuss, and they tested some fast food delivery service. We're gonna wait a minute, see what happens. And I'm gonna go collect some fur. Go get the fur. They got the whole United States scared up about them zones. Or drones, rather. Good Lord. I mean, them jokers right there, they ain't maybe, them two I kill ain't maybe 20 yards apart. They on the TV right now showing them drones, talking about the White House ain't telling them nothing about them drones. Everybody being tight-lipped. He ain't gonna tell you nothing. The hell, Joe's mad at you because you didn't vote for him. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. Oh my goodness. It's probably McDonald's trying to test out delivery service. Kelly could do it with his eyes closed, son. Let me tell you a little story about Kelly. Kelly bought this game, computer. He's probably gonna cringe right now when I tell this. I took him over here to this very duck blind right here, multiplayer, and I just called in ducks and let him shoot. Let's get him some money built up. And I'm watching him, and I'm trying to help him, coach him on him a little bit. And one landed on the water, and he pot shot him down. Missed the duck by 4 feet. I laughed. Oh my gosh. But in his defense, we did tune his settings down on as much as his gun, on how his gun moves a little bit. He's a little bit high on his settings, but he missed the pot shot by 4 feet. I had to laugh. I couldn't help myself. I was supposed to be helping him and I'm laughing at him, but that was just too funny. Oh my God. Moral of the story is, it's hard to soar like an eagle when you're messing with a bunch of turkeys. That 6 is like, hey boy, you done killed 2 of my friends. I ain't coming back after you. We gonna wait just a few more minutes. I done already told him. I knew that was coming. You did better after your settings got turned down a little bit. I had to adjust your settings, but you did do a little better. At least you could pot shoot them. I tell you what we need to do. I don't know if I've got the recording or not. I'd have to go back and find it. That's the thing, because it only records up to 6 hours, so I don't always keep them. I can't remember if I deleted it or not. I have to go back and look. But I got to tell you, I have an idea for a great live stream. I think what we ought to do is we ought to put you and Hogleg and Stan out on the duck blind, and I'm just going to sit back and do the commentary. Now that would be a funny stream. That would be, because you want to talk about three guys trying to figure out how not to lose. Lord have mercy. Stan, he's bad at it. Stan is like a gangbanger with a Mac 10. He just sprays and prays, boy. He gets frustrated with you, start shooting at him. Boom, 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 fast he can shoot. Ain't hitting nothing. Ducks flying away laughing at him. It's hilarious. Alright. I'm going to give another call, see if I can get somebody to come out. Holding down last minute's hopes that 5 medium will come out. I doubt it. He didn't get that old by being stupid. I'm up for it as long as y'all ain't doing it on a 10 at night stream. Well, you know I ain't gonna do it too late, I can tell you that. If I'm gonna do a stream, they're gonna have to do it earlier. They'll stay up all night playing that thing. I ain't doing that. Well, that one we did the other night was not really planned. It was just kind of last minute. Kind of like that dog on duck hunt. Yeah. I ain't staying up all night. I'll go to bed, 11, 12 o'clock. They on here playing. Then, and I get up in the morning, sometimes they still playing. 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, they still going at it. I'm like, y'all nuts, go to bed. They play that thing all night. Well, 5 more minutes is what we're going to give, 5 more minutes. We have shot them jokers out. That 5 medium's like, I ain't coming back out there. But we got 2. And at $1,000 a box, that's a pretty good payout. I don't ever stay up past midnight through the week. Now, on the weekend, sometime I'll stay up to 1. Watch TV, but well, I don't have to go to work either anymore, but I doggone sure ain't gonna stay up too late. I get tired sitting in this chair. Well, let's go collect them. I think I found one of the prime zones for these fox. I've killed quite a few big ones out of it today. Let's go get some bodies. That's the first one I shot. Big silver. What is a diamond on this? Let me see. A diamond is a 1405. This one's a 971. This one's going to be a female silver. 611. All right, folks. Well, I think it's a pretty good hunt today. We got quite a few. Got quite a few instant shots today. Instant kills. And in closing today, I would like to say that let's pray for the family of the victims of the Wisconsin school shooting. It's hard to see young people be shot for apparently no reason. I understand that a couple of them still in bad shape, so say a prayer for those parents. Parents should never have to bury their child. Should be the other way around. God bless you and thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. I'll see y'all Thursday. We go hunt. Just don't know where yet. You'll just have to wait and see. Much love.